Alrighty there, guys. We're going to be live here. A bit of a midday stream. I figured, what the hell? Let's just get her done. This is supposed to go off last night, but a variety of reasons it did not. So what we're going to be doing is Festung Budapest mission number 1 from my solitaire rules. We're going to give this a get-go. We got 128 suspects. We got to do a little bit of clearing out. Now, for those of you guys that are playtesting this for me, this is a bit of a tweak to the missions. So you got an earlier version than I am. Playing, which I removed one of the victory conditions, which was controlling VPO. There's a lot of VPO, and this will prevent you from having to clear the map and give the enemy a lot of extra VP, which we don't need. So right now, casualty VP is going to count 5 VP because of the AC4, which they have. I rolled poorly on that one. So already they're going to get a bonus. With the high AC and the VPO is going to be a lot of activations. So I don't know if that's really going to help 5 or not, but we'll see. And let's bring those in right now, actually. Any little bit helps for the attacking side in this case, because it is going to be difficult with all that activation that is going to be going off. And the last victory point, why can't I grab that? Why doesn't it let me do that? Not working. Alt minus. Okay. A little bit of a bug there. Any rate, the last one that counts, of course, is total VP, who has got the most, and control of the all-important cogwheel railway station, which is going to be the priority of the mission. So let's get her done. Railway station, here we come. Let's do a wind change. No wind, and we'll start with our OBA on board. I've only got the one. Purchases for me, I bought a flamethrower platoon, which I got 2 tanks. That's great. I bought a 76M platoon, which I only got 2, which is okay. And I do have fighter bombers in support, as well as a full engineer company. So that is going to be good. Hungarians do have fighter bomber support. I did roll a 2. And on a 3 or less for the scenarios, they are going to get their own form of fighter bombers. So again, it's just not going to be good. They're probably going to destroy my armor really quickly. So let's get that. I do have a pre-registered hex here. Hopefully I can get a smoke barrage off and help cover my advance initially to get on the board. So I need chit draw. Pre-registered hex off-board observer gives me a 7 black. I got a black. Let's bring that in. I need a second black to get my... You bastard. Bastard. All right, well, there goes that. Rip, run. So no OBA for me. Now we got to do it the old-fashioned way. Let's start with bringing in some units over here. I need a command die roll from this guy. So using command. Is there anybody higher? Yeah, this 8-0 would have made it. Which means a 7-0 would have made it, and everybody in range. So let's start with you guys here. You're going to assault move into this building, which is going to activate this guy up on the first floor. Yep. We know he's going to be Hungarian, so let's see what we get. A 9. 9 up 2 is going to be an 11, which is really bad. Look at that already. 2 squads and a leader. Squad, leader, fortification, and a support weapon is freaking heavy. Calise Tabernac, for you French speakers out there. Riza. All right, so CG1 is a -1, so we get a 4, which is a Venet. Not a great start. We have a 5, which is another Venet. So we have 2 elite Venets. We have a -1 on our leadership because of the Venets, so that gives us a 4, which is a 9-1. And then we have a medium with a fortified building location too. Snake Eyes is a heavy. Note 3. If it's other than elite, change to a half squad, which we do. Oh wait, 3. So one of these is going to become a half squad, which is really not going to change much. Replace a 4 firepower with a 6, so. First roll of the game. They should have been under smoke, and now they're under nothing. All righty then. So that's going to be an immediate fire. It's going to be on the 8 table with a +2. That's great. So that's a 1 check. So this is gone. 1 check on these poor bastards. So the top guy is fine. Acts a sniper. Great. And the bottom guy is first line. Now ELR is 3 for the non-elite. So he's going to be ELR'd and broken. And then we'll have a 4 residual rate on the heavy. Hey Frank, top of the morning to you, buddy. All right, so we first fired. We do have rate on the heavy. And I don't think I'm going to fire again. We do have a sniper. Sniper is not hot so far. Can anything else activate? You have a +3, so no, 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 and no. You're going to hold your fire for now. I think you did enough damage. Let's go with these guys now. We're going to use armored assault. We're going to come into bypass. Now, would go into bypass, I would be hit with residual. It would be a 4 flat. I don't think I want to do that. So we're going to come into here off board for 1. Then we're going to enter this location for 2. Well, I'm doing this to activate units. Good or bad, I need to activate these guys. Again, they were supposed to be shrouded in smoke, but this is really going to hurt. So this is going to be 12 plus 4 is going to be 16. 16 flat. 16 down 1. Jesus, let's not do that. If I come into bypass, it's going to be the same. I'll have to take residual, then I'll have to take the same shot. If I move the tank in, this guy will activate. Possible street fighting. But my unit will be safe. Yeah, let's do that. This tank's gonna come here for 1. I gotta roll activate command die roll for him. He's gonna panic anyways, never mind. This is going from shit to shit. Alright, so my tank panicked, never even made it on the board. And now this unit here is gonna have to go bypass the back end of the building for 1. He's gonna have to take a 4 down 2. Either way, he's fucked. That was an awesome, good shot. Bad activation in a bad spot. This guy's going to have to draw fire. So he's going to take a 4 down 2. All right, 3 on the 4 is probably a 2. 2 check, yep. Hopefully he makes it. Which he does make it. Holy shizer. And then he's going to come into here for 3. Rate of fire still on the heavy, so I could fire again, and my covered arc would now be set if I fire. Where is that gun? Covered arc. So this would be a 12, 16 firepower, up 1 shot into that location. 16 up 1. All right, so no more rate, so you're done. And we have a 9 on the 16 is going to be a 1 check. Yes, it is. And can he survive 2 shots? He can not. So he'll be ELR'd as well. By the way, Hungarians are ammunition shortage level 1, so any 12s in the offing, and they'll be ELR'd too. So those guys are done. And we have final fired the squad. All right, and we have 16, so that would be 8 here. And you would not be activated because you're no longer good orders. So that means I can now move you guys. I'm going to have to use this tank to come here, and he's going to have to pop smoke. Otherwise, these guys are dead because of this. Do the S-76Ms have smoke? They do not. All right, so let's go to this guy here. Command die roll. He's in command. And he's going to come on board for 1, 2, 3. Now, he is considered a lead for depletion purposes, so I believe that'll mean he needs a 7 to pop smoke in that area. And he rolls a frickin' 8. Now, usage attempt, that's only per movement point, right? So I think I'm allowed to do it again. I just got to spend another movement point. Smoke dispenser. May attempt once per player turn during the movement phase. Well, there is that. I could be foolhardy and move into his hex. That would activate, and it would prevent him from shooting so I can get my guys onto the board. Activation, he would need a 5 or less, so he is going to activate. Best case is he would activate as a 3-3-6 -1. He will not. He'll best case maybe a 5-2-6, which I don't want. I don't want an arrow cross dude popping up right there. It's going to be a first line 346 possible Panzerfaust, and that would be bad too. On the other hand, all right, so I spent 3 move. And for 5, it would cost me half my move to enter that building, which would be 8. That would be a total of 13. A quarter move to overrun would be 17. I'd have to ESB 1 point. If I die, the building might be rubbled. Maybe I'll kill the squad. Again, this is best case. Worst case, my tank is destroyed. In the middle, I'm bypass free sleeves. I need to bring my units on board. I can't not do that. And right now, this guy here is preventing me from moving into these locations. I can't even bypass because I got an 8 residual in that location. This would be 5. That'll be 5. This guy will activate now because he's adjacent. So anything but a 6 will mean activation. Maybe I can get lucky here. Yeah. All right, activated as a 10 up 2 is a 12. A freaking gun. Oh my god. A2 HMG. All right. All right, so we got a gun. And a half squad. Half squad is going to be a 4. -1 for the campaign is a 3. We have a 537 engineer. Okay. Okay. I can deal with this. I can deal with this. I got this. So we have a half squad engineer, assault engineer too. So that's, yeah. We got this. And we have fortified, -1. Yep. Okay. Okay. Now we have a gun. We have our lovely set of rules right here, which I just penalized myself. I am ignoring this table here. I was not supposed to roll on that table. I'm supposed to roll on this table. Let me take that back. No. Oh, let's look at the gun. The squad, however, will not be that. It will be one of these guys here. So it's going to be a 1, which is another Van A unit. Which makes sense. Historically, the Van A were in that region. And that's one reason why I had that table, is because of that. So it's going to be a half squad Van A in that location. And we're still going to get a gun. I have to reword this. All right, so we're on the inside table. We need a gun now. And it's going to give us an 8, which is a 75 long AT. It's going to be a German gun. So it's going to have the German crew with a German 75 long. So we have a 228, and this is one of the exceptions to the Allied force mixture. 75 long, staring right down the barrel of the T-34, 85. Guess what's going to be eating up that? Now, let's get that shot off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've seen him a lot. Basically, emotion's the only one that's going to count. And it's going to be an 8 or less to get a hit. So that is a hull hit, 75 long with an 11 armor. I didn't say APCR. I don't think I'll need it. 75 long is a 17. Well, maybe I will. We are 1 hex away. Nothing for... Oh, we get a +1. So 18 down 11 will be a 7 or less will be a kill. No kill. We got a tank. No rate. Nice. Now I have to do the overrun. I have to. I can't not even think about it, right? I'm going to die if I stay there any longer. So I need an ESB of 1 point. Now, do I need extra modifiers for being a Russian? Russian is a +1. 1 for the extra point is a +2. I need to roll a 9 or less. 9 or less to get the extra point. Yes. All right. So I have enough. Just to confirm, I want to enter the building. And we want to do vehicle. Where's this bog die rolls? Stone building at half move is +4. Vehicle is normal ground pressure is a +5. It's a single story, which is going to be a -1 on the color die for rubble. Yeah. All right. So here we go. This is a bog check. I'm in the hex. Now, I believe I get my attack off my overrun before he gets a chance to retaliate. He would have to intensify the gun at any case. I still can do a Panzerfaust before I do that, however. Let's do that. So I need a Panzerfaust check. All right, so no Panzerfaust for the half squad. I'm now in the hex. Let's do a bog check. Okay, I'm bogged. So the overrun's going to be done at half firepower. Where is the bog? So we're bogged. Now, let's look at the overrun. Gonna have to go to the charts. All righty. No concealed people, terrain effects. We are rubbled. Overruns declared. We want defender fire options. First fired. No CC. So we could do intensive fire option before the overrun. So let's do intensive fire on the gun. So this is going to be a +2. All right, so that's going to be a turret hit. Again, we're going to need a 8 or less to, yeah, 8 or less to hit, kill. So that is a miss. This is intensifier. You would have to take a patsy to do... What are the cases, J? Case J is intensifier only, one shot, marker no fire. Yep, okay, that's great. And then we have a... Nope. CD, close combat reaction fire, we cannot do. I think I may have to do a video on Overrun. A little more in depth that covers this flow chart because I gotta be honest, it's kind of confusing. It looks like the half squad will not get a chance to do any kind of protective option until I do my overrun. Yeah, right now it's this case right here. It can do a CC reaction fire after I do my overrun, which is halved because I'm now bogged. So we have a base 4. We have tripled and a half machine gun. 6 tripled is 18. Halved is 9 plus 4 is 13. Halved is going to be 6. So we have a 6 firepower attack. TM is going to be a plus 4 because it's stone. 6 up 4. We have a 6 up 4 attack in that location. Woo! All right. 6 up 4. So we have a 6 on the 6 is a 1 trick. With the chance of destroying that gun because I rolled a 1. Let's do the crew for the gun first. So that is fine. The Benet half squad is not fine, so they're broke. Now, with an overrun and a 1 on the color die, does that mean I get a chance to destroy the gun? Okay, 8974. When a final KA result occurs in the IFT, I did not get that because there was a plus 4. Where's my table? Get rid of you for now. We rolled snake eyes on the 6. So we had a plus 4 as a 1 check. Even on the 12, that would not have been enough to get that. Yeah, looks like the gun is fine. Looks like the crew is fine too. Um, wow. So right now I'm bogged down with a broken frickin' Venet half squad. Excuse me, and a intensifier 75. Now, because of that, where's my roll when I went in? I was bogged with a 5, red 5, which means the building is not rubbled. Because I did not get a low enough roll, right? Let me check that. Where is that? Hmm. One, two, three, four, one. All right, yeah, so it's got to be 0 on the color die. So that's not a case. If I roll a 6 on the color die, it would be fallen through the cellar. All right, so no harm, no foul on that. Not too bad, I guess. All right, other moves. What are we going to do now? All right, you're occupied. So, you I have to worry about, so I can't move yet. I have to neutralize these guys. Now, how do I do that? Um, I have to throw in another unit. You, my friend, are going to have to be my sacrificial lamb. I need a command die roll from you. 8-1. You're at the bat. You're in command. Therefore, you are as well. You're going to come here for 1. up on the embanked railway for 2. That'll activate you up in the level, so you need anything but a 6. Activated as a frickin' gun on an upper floor. Sorry, an SPG on an upper floor, which means that's not going to happen. Ground floor is a 6. That's not going to happen. That was very lucky. All right, you are a 5, -1 for VPO, so you're activated as a 9 up 2 is an 11, so we have 2 squads, leader fortification, support weapon. All right, you guys are all going to be Hungarians, so 2 squads, 1, 2. We have a 347. Should be first line. And a 447 elite. So we have a Hungarian, three, 4, 7. We have a leader who's an 8. Gets us a 8-0. A support weapon, which is a 5, and that is a PSK. And then we are fortified. So fortified building location, okay. Now the first fire with their 6 firepower on here. So it's going to be a -2 moving and opening on assault on the 6. So that'll be 1 check. 5 on the 6 is 1 check. Pinned. That'll work. All right, he's still good order, which means I can activate this guy here. And he will be activated as a up 2 is a 7. 7 is nothing. Wow, that was some good activation, dude. Who else can activate? No LOS, no LOS, no, no, no. Half level obstacle, he'll see over this. +1, -1 will cancel. Or Hex is too far away. Although it is down on Orchard Road. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a -1. So actually, you two will be able to activate because of the Orchard Road, and he's on, basically it's a hillock. And he would be able to be seen because of that effect. And you could activate as well. Wait, I forgot to activate for you guys. Before I do this, let me activate these guys because the tank is now adjacent. So up here on the first level, we have a 4, and that turns into a squad fortification and a gun. Oh, fuck. All right, a 4 gives me a 447 elite. And we have a... Oh, wait, that's a half squad. Fortified. We are fortified, which means we'll get a gun, which is a 4. Inside is a 105 artillery. NA for CG1, so I got to re-roll. We have an 8, 75 long German, so again, we have another German artillery piece. I guess I could fire on that unit now. I would not have a chance of hurting my own guys. That's going to be a +4. Motion is a plus... Well, actually, you're mobile now. So it would not count as moving, which means I would only have to pay the +4. So 6 or less would hit. Actually, 2 hex range. would bring that up to an 8 or less to hit. Let's use... No, I don't have APCR in 45 anyway, so I need 8 or less to hit. No, it misses. All right, so no effect, no harm, no foul. You're done. Bottom floor. Activated. Nope. All right, that's good. Now back to here. This guy in this location. 5 will be no. You. That will be activated as a 3, which is a 5 because of the defense. Squad leader, fortification, support weapon. Squad is a 1, which is a Venet. And we have a leader, -1, is a 1. Now we need a support weapon. 7 is nothing, and a fortification of some type, -1 is a 4, is an entrenchment. So we're just going to get a 1 squad foxhole. And that's it. So it would be a long range 2 down 2 shot, 2 down 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 down 3, eh? Yeah, all right. That's a pinning. All right, well, actually, he won't even count the -2 because he's pinned. So we're not going to fire. We're just going to keep our concealment. And that was pretty good for that, which means I can now move almost unimpeded for you guys. So let's do that. We're going to come here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that means you're going to activate successfully as a nothing. And you are too far away. So let's bring in you guys. The 9-1 armor leader is in command. So we're going to use armored assault. 1, 2, 3. You have 3 move. 1, 2, 3. So you're going to wait till the end. Let's move you guys. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Blind hex. Blind hex. This is not a blind hex, which means I would be seen by the guy on the roof the minute I move into this location. So you're just going to use... You're going to have to sacrifice yourself, buddy. Sorry, there's no way around it. You as well, eh? You're going to CX. You're going to come here for 1. Now, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go this guy first, up on the first floor. Will he activate? Yes, he will. As a 5 squad leader fortification support weapon. Squad is a Venet. Leader is a 7, gets us an 8-0. Fortification, yes, and a support weapon is a 5, which is a PSK. PSK. All right, so you're going to be too far to fire. You're just going to keep your concealment. and fortified. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Yeah, he'd be at long range, so you're not going to fire. Now the guy up here is going to activate as well. Yes, he will. As a 10. 10 is squad fortification support weapon. Squad's going to be Vanay. We have a support weapon, which is a 7, is nothing. And fortified up on the roof is nothing as well. So that's an easy one. I want to do one of my long-range activations on this list. Maybe I should do that anyways. I think I'm going to do that. All right, we're going to change that rule. We're going to give ourselves a Vanay half squad up here. He's going to be hip or concealed. And we're going to activate a Brant mortar here with a crew. And they'll be concealed as well for now. I guess not. No, they would because no. They would be not concealed anymore because of the these guys. At any rate, they're gonna fire with a spotter up here on the roof at these guys here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is going to be a base 7. With a spotter is going to need a 5 to hit. So that is rate. We spent 1. Let's go here for 2. Now he's in a blind hex for the guy on the roof, so he can't see yet. This would be 3. Bypass 4, 5. Well, give me a little bit closer. So let's do that. Let's be 3. Again, we're looking at blind hexes yet. Bypass for 4. Now you would activate 5. You are within 2. Hold attitude is a -2 for... No, that's advanced attitude. Right, you're not going to be activated, so you're a dummy. 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 5. I can first fire this half squat, so that'll be a 2 down 2. Nothing. You're going to activate. This would be a net +1. 3 hex range. We can be at 3 hexes. So yes, that suffices. And we have a 4. 4 is going to be a 7 up 2 is a squad. Squad will be a 3, 4, 4, 4, 7 elite. And we're going to do a 4 up 1. 7 on the 2, you cower. So it's going to be a miss, and there won't be any residual. This guy will be able to activate. No, because I rolled too low. You'll be able to activate up on the roof. First floor. Yep. As a 12 squad, half squad fortification and a gun. So our squad is going to be even a half squad. Fortified. We are fortified, which means I can get a gun. And a 6 will get me a German 75 long. Jesus. Loving those 75 longs, aren't we? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So this could be a 1 down 2. Okay, well, that's a dead squad. One on the one table is a K1 Russian sniper. Yes, we got something. We go 4 for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Convenient. Right onto there. Top down. 1, 2, 3. So, oh, okay. Well, let's take the 447 for sure. That's going to break him. And we'll roll again on the bottom guy. We get nothing. All right, so that's fine. And then what's my next trick? So you guys can activate because he's not good order. And we'll do more moves. So, man, I really could have used that smoke screen right now. All right, so you made your command die roll. Let's pivot in place for 1. Then we'll come here for 1, 2. We'll stop in place. You guys will go 2, and you'll stop there. You guys will come here for 1, 3. 1. Oh, you need to roll. 1, 2. I guess I could fire there. Let's fire again at the open-topped vehicle. That will miss because I needed a 6 now because of the acquisition. So this is now 2. Next time that will hit. And maintain rate still. So that'll be 2, 3. We'll stop there. How do I deal with a 75 looking right down the road without a smoke screen to cover my advance? Let's come on this side here. Let's move as a stack with armored assault. We'll go, assume the tank can move. It can. Let's go for 1. And then 2. Now I'm going to be hull down to the... Oh, Shrek is already there. So if I do a Panzerfaust check... Alright, I don't have a Panzerfaust. First fired anyways, so that's fine. If I spin my turret, my gun, that would be a +6. I saw you for one move, which means it's not going to hit. I would not be hull down from that flank. And, would I do it? If you ever were a Russian player, would you spin your gun and fire on that guy, knowing that there's still 2 tanks to come on board without having to spin your turret, your gun? It is a flamethrower tank, which is going to decimate those guys in those buildings. Um, I have a Shrek up on a first level. I could fire that, but that would be silly. Let's do ground floor activation. Ground floor activation is a 6. All right, so you're not activated. Anyways, I'm going to fire, these guys are going to fire 4 flat into, no, that we get a +1 because of the banked railways. So that's going to be, no, you're first level, so that doesn't matter. You fire now. All right, let's do a 4 flat right now for the infantry. 6 flat is a NMC. So NMC on the 7-0. Sniper 628. Broken. Flamethrower would be a 1 check. Flamethrower's fine, so you're broken. And then we'll flip our gun. I mean, I probably would anyways. I like to shoot, so we'll do that. That's fine. And then that would be a +6. We are looking at defensive fire versus target 1 MP is a +2. Total +4 with a +6, so +10. This is not going to hit. I need rate of fire. Holy shit, I got rate of fire. Now that is 1 movement point. So I'm going to have to wait for defensive fire phase before I can unload that second shot. That is 1 flamethrower tank that's going to brew up. Which means I'm going to have to fire this flamethrower right now before I die. I'm not first fire because I got rate, so let's keep that off for now. All right, vehicle flamethrower. What is the penalty for firing on the move? Is there one on the move? I don't think so. Firepower. All right, so that's fine. I've got a 32 flamethrower firing normal range, so it's going to be on the 16 table. Let's get that out of the way. 16 firepower flamethrower onto I-38. 6 on the 16 will get me a... Two check. Two check for you, my friend. Let's go 8-0. You're elite, so you are a 3 ELR, 6 up 3s and 9, so you're just broken. Broken Vene. No, you're elite, 7, 4 for 7. So you are fine, and the 3-4-7 is just broken. All right, so that's fine. Everything's broken. Now it can die. I'm not going to fire the main gun. Hopefully I'll live, but you never know. All right, this tank here, command die roll. You're in command. We're going to use armored assault. We're going to come on here for E39. I'm going to take my second shot at that. Man, I wish I had that smoke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0. I need a 4 hex range. All right, so once more, we have 1 movement point in sight, which is going to be a +3. I need a base 9, 6 or less to hit. So that is rate of fire and a hit in the turret. That's a kill. I think it's a brew up. 75 long is a 17. Nothing for range. Down 11 is a 6. Not a brew up, so we get normal crew survival. 6 or less. We have crew survival. Wow, those 75s are lethal, and I got 3 of them on the board already. Brutal. Brutal. All right, so you're done. All right, next up, I have to keep moving, I guess. So let's move. Why is that with you? One, 2 for the hedge, 3 into the orchard. Still got rate. I still got rate on this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I'm paying the cost of the orchard, not using the, well, it's either way, it's going to be 1. I'm not, orchard roads. Am I paying for, am I going to get shot for being in the open? Orchard roads. Yeah. Well, I am getting shot up, coming right down the guarded path. I can't do that. I have to stay back here. I need that smoke screen to land, damn it. How do I get to those buildings? I could come this way now that these suspects are gone. Oh, I also have this activation here. This guy should be activated. Yeah, he's activated as a 10 squad fortification support weapon. Squad is a 336 conscript. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven with a +1, so no activation for that guy. We do have fortification potential. We have a 2. Now your conscript, that gives me a +1, is a 3 entrenchment. Right, so we do have a trench in that location. Foxhole. Do I wait for that smoke to come down? I come into here for 2. I come into here for 3. 4, 5 would put me in here. Activate, 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 dead. I have to wait for the smoke. There's no way around it. At least I'm protected. All right, you're going to come into here. And then lastly, my guy's here, 9-2, command die roll. And the tank. Right, everybody is fine. Now, you're going to come here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's pivot. 5. And you're going to stop there. Uh, oh wait, rate of fire went down by 1 too, didn't it? I think you're done. I think you're done there. I forgot rate of fire goes down when you're spotted fire as well. All right, so that was move. Very costly. I don't know if I did the right thing or not, but I have to get on the board, right? I can't not do it. One tank is stuck off board because reasons. And then we go defending fire what's left. I still got shots. So I think I'm going to swing my continuing fire back onto the flamethrower tank. Nothing for size, so this is going to be a 9 to hit. And I missed rate, but I do hit on the turret. Nothing for weaker turret. Great. All right, so that's going to be a miss. Wait. That's a 10. Turret is an 8. 17. I missed it by 1. AP 1 greater than the final to kill is nothing. It got to be HE. No possible shock. All right, possible shock. And you are done. All right. Mortar, you're done. This guy's done. Everything here is done. You're first fired. I don't think you had rates. And you are done as well. So let's go advancing fire. Let's drop around from this guy here. We have a +3. -1 is a +2. We're going to add 5 for moving. It's +7, which means I'm going to need a Snake Eyes and Impossible Hit. Random.org for all your dicey needs because my previous roll was a boxcar. Yeah, so base 10. Target gets a +3. I don't get anything for range because I was motion. And we have +2, +3. With a -1 for leadership. So we have a +4. We have a +3, a total +7. And 2 is 9. So we missed it by 1. So we do have a chance of getting a hit depending on this. So that's not going to be a miss. That's going to be a miss. Critical. Yeah, it's a miss. If I rolled a 3 or less, it would have been a hit. Sad. Oh well. All right. So I do have acquisition though. Now we'll do you. So that's going to be on the 6 up 3. Okay, well, there goes that gun. And you are not going to fire. You already have fired. You guys are going to fire on the infantry. Whatever the hell am I saying? Let's do a 12. 12 plus 4 into the infantry. No effect. Why am I overstacked in this hex? Let's do a flamethrower into the upper floor. That's going to be on the 12. 7 on the 12 is a 1. Yeah, 1 check. 1 check for the gun crew. And the Manet half squad. All right, so you are Elard. And now we're going to do the tank flamethrower. So this will be on the 32. 8 on the 32 is a 3 morale check for the gun crew. All right, that breaks him. And that guy should be gone. All right, no point firing the guns. Let's fire the infantry into the infantry here. This will be 7, 14, 21 on the 20 table with a +2. 20, 12 on the 20 is a measly pinning task check. Well, that might keep him from jumping on me, so PTC, he is pinned, that's good. At least I won't have to worry about him jumping on me in close combat. And he's pinned, which means I can jump on him. Hey, that'll work. That's all I got. Route of the phases. Now, who has to move? Nobody has to move. You're going to run back to here. That will overstack temporarily. You're going to run back to there as well. That will overstack temporarily. And then we will go to advance. No, you have to move. So you're going to go where? You can't go that way. You can go here. You can't go there, so you can only go back 1 hex. Gun crew, you're kind of screwed up there. All right, that's enough of that. And then we'll go advance phase. So let's come under here. We'll move our infantry underneath the tanks. 1 for each. And that gives me a leader there to rally. Throw you into there. What is there? We have a crew. A 458 with a ping crew should be enough, you would think. Oh, I forgot to move you. How do I move? You're going to have to low crawl 1 hex because of the lines of fire. Actually, nobody can see you because everything is engaged or broken. One, two, three, four. You'll make it all the way back to there because everything is either long range or engaged, so or modified, so you can make it. All right. Now you're going to stay with your vehicle, get that protection. I may as well throw everything in to get that guaranteed. And unfortunately, that is going to be it. Close combat, we've only got the 1, and let's do that. So we have nothing for the Russians. Russians are 2. The pinned German is a 5. We have ambush for the Russians, so let's do hand-to-hand. And Jesus fucking 10. Oh, this game. What are we at? 13 to 2. 6 to 1. I need anything but a 12, so I kill him. All right. And that is it for the first Russian turn. Let's do the Hungarians now. Wind change. Now they do have air support, but that's not going to come on till maybe turn 2 at the outside. Rallies. Now they do get 2, so it's going to be this guy for sure. Holy shit, he comes back. And let's see if this leader rallies. He does not, so this Van A over here does not. All right, and now crew rally. We have our Russians. So the squad. Nope. Let's lose the DM. The shocked T-34 is fine for now until he gets blown up. And this guy here needs like probably a 3. Then we need a, what are you, an 8-0? So we need 3s. 1, 2. And a 1 for rats. No. Okay, German prep fire. Let's start with our anti-tank gun here. Does not panic. We are going to drop an an AP round into this guy's hatch. Acquired once, which means I'm going to need a 10 or less to hit. Yep. All right, let's fire this guy here. He's fine, and we'll do some spotting. Do I need to spot? Yes, I do. All right. Let's spot on our flamethrower tank. Right to blind hex. Yep, you'll see it. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonna be base 7 with a +2, so 5 or less to hit. That is a miss and only shot. You are gonna what? What am I gonna do with you? Well, you're gonna move because I can't do anything with you, so you don't panic. Let's give you a move command. You're gonna retreat. And you guys are gonna fire downstairs, barring panic. All right, so what do you got? 10, 20 firepower +2 into the base ground floor. Wow, that's gonna hurt. 6 on the 20. We have a tree check. And they only break. Miracles of miracles. We have rate, so I'm restricted to firing downstairs now because of my machine guns covered arc, which means I could fire again. I don't think I will because I don't want them going berserk. So I'm kind of pooched right now with that. That is unfortunately really it. You guys here. That is a fire command, but all you have is these guys, which you may as well shoot, I suppose. You do have a Panzerschreck, but you need to be on the ground floor for that. So actually, let's move, you guys. We're going to do that right now, move. So we're going to come to the ground floor. What are you going to do? We said you're going to dash. You're going to dash through C34 to C33. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll fire the machine gun from the tank on that, so that's going to be a 2 firepower attack, down 2. Yeah, all right, so I didn't break that. And that would be a 1 residual in that lane. And then I think that's it for the, we have you. What are you going to do? Okay, that's a move command. What do I do with you? Let's see what the instructions say. So that's an 8. Now an 8 would be hold attitude. If an LOS range is known good order, assault move with higher TM. That's ground floor. I think I want to move it over here. So let's do that. You're going to go down to the ground floor for 1. You're going to go 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could fire, but that would be such a long range. You're going to advance down to the ground floor. I'm not going to risk it. A bit early for that, I think. You'll dash in turn 2. And then that'll be it for that. Defending fire. Let's bring in some artillery. I still have contact. I need access. All right, I have access. Forgot to put the AR down. I think my barrage idea is out of the question. I need to put an FFE down now. So let's put it right here. So I don't need to do a second chit draw. Let's bring in a spotting round. I need a 1. And it's not accurate. Deviates 2 for 1. That'll work. Guess what? We're going to get an FFE right now. Well, not now, but in my prep fire, it's going to come down as an FFE 1. That's going to help. Yes, it will help tremendously. I'll move it to here. Drop it down. Actually, matter of fact, I can move it to F31. It may deviate 1 hex, but I can drop an FFE smoke concentration and block off that guy. That definitely is going to help. All right. All righty. What else do I want to shoot? The 9-1 armor leader is in command. We have acquisition. -1, -1 leader, -1 for range. We'll get rid of TM. We have a, yeah, that's it. So I need a 8 or less to hit. We hit. No, I do have rate, so it's going to be on the 12 table, which is a pinning task check. 9-1. 247 is pinned, and the 447 is pinned. And then our second shot. Now we'll need a 9 or less to hit. That's a hit, last shot on the 12. We have a 1MC 9-1. 247 is fine because the leader, and the 447 is Elard and Izzy. 3 would be, yeah, so he's Elard. To a 347. And broken. Squad's not going to fire. Yeah, no, it's fine. And here we have, let's do, let's get the command die roll for the 7-0. Uh, 12 double 24 up 3. 7 on the 24 is a tree check for the 9-1. The 247 is broken, and the broken squad is fine. Come on, man. No sniper. Tank is pointed the right way, so let's fire an HE into here. That will not... Actually, I don't think I can even see that for that matter. No, hits the building. All right, so no effect, and let's do a flamethrower into here. It's going to be a 32. 6 on the 30 table is a K4, so that half squad is done. And now we're going to fire these engineer squads. So that'll be 6, 8, 6, 12, 18. Halved is 9 on the 8 table. Flat. Pinning task check. They're fine. Sniper and sniper. So this is the one I missed for the Hungarian, and now the Russian. Okay, you guys are done. And then no tart. That should be a Hungarian crew. No, wait a minute. That should be a Russian crew. By the way, we're overstacked. I forgot to move them. No, we're not overstacked. That's fine. Over here, we're still good. Let's do a 32 flamethrower attack onto that fortified location. 8 gets us a 3 check on the broken leader. Dead. Half squad. Dead. And now you could fire here with 2 firepower, not worth it. Oh, that should have come off last turn. All right, so that is it for that. Advancing fire, we don't have any. 1 up 1. No, wouldn't be worth it. Oh yeah, here we have a Shrek. So it's going to be a +2, +4. We are 3 hexes away. Base 7, I would need a 3 or less to hit. Okay. Okay, well, that just happened. All right, well, we got a critical. We got a critical on a flamethrower tank. With a 26. Down 11 would be a 15. So a 7 or less will be a flaming tank. So we just have a kill. Crew survival is a 4. No crew survival. All right, so we have a dead flamethrower tank. Wow. 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 Well, alrighty then. Yeah, again, the system is not calculating the effects of the dead Hungarians, just the crews. Vanet, I should say. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. This should be 12. Twelve. 12. And I get another 5, so I'm at 17 to 15. Oh, equals. I'm at 17. And the Hungarian is at 15. Woof. All right, well. That's it for advancing fire, route phase. What is broken? So you're gone, failure to route. You're gone, failure to route. You are going to have to move. You can grab that from your retreating dudes. You are still hiding under a tank. Now, I'm going to say you're DM'd with all that fire that came your way. You guys are fine there. That should be DM'd. And I never fired you guys. That is it for that. I never used my planes. They should have been on the board in my moving phase. I'll have to remember that. Next turn. I could have dealt with that. I must occupy these guns and destroy them, or possess them so I can destroy them and get victory points. I must remember to do that. All right, we have close combat, none, and we have the advance. So let's retreat back to there. You're fine where you are for now. You are fine here. I think everything is fine where they are. Let's come down to the ground floor. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so this is going to be the Russian turn deuce. Now I got to worry about the Hungarian fighter bombers making an appearance. Wind change. We have gusts. Gusts are in play. So much for my smoke. So much for my smoke. Oh. Yes. So much for my smoke. Well, let's do rallies. So what is broken? We have this guy here. He needs a 4. This guy needs a 8. And then we need 2 6s. 6, yep. 1, 2. And then a self rally with a 4. All right, nothing for the Hungarians. And now the question, do I just take an FFE? HE concentration? Or smoke? Well, let's adjust this spotting around if nothing else. Now, do I want to overlay HE or smoke? Gus, first of all, is that drifting smoke or is that normal smoke? Disperse smoke. Okay, eliminates disperse smoke. So I can do normal smoke. I just can't do any disperse smoke. All right, so we are gonna do a smoke mission. Now I think I want to land it on F31. So, if I do, it's most it could be off is 1 hex. If it lands in G32, that would be bad. I think anywhere else would be okay. Yeah, let's do that. All right, is it accurate? It is not. 1 hex, 4. All right, so it's going to land here as an HE1 or FFE1 with a smoke. All right, we have smoke. Smoke them if you got them. And I think that's going to be okay. So this gets flipped over to 2. Now, other shooting do I want to do? All right, so that's fine. I think I want a flamethrower tank overrun on this guy here. Let's send this 447 to pick up that gun. You bastard. Are you serious? All right, so in the movement phase, you're going to pick that gun up. I'm going to have to unbog this tank. Let me put this guy underneath for now. So hopefully I'll remember to pick up that gun. That way he can destroy it. I'm going to send this guy to destroy that gun. That's more victory points. I'm going to have to deal with this guy here. I do not believe I have any prep fire. I must move. Let's go to... yeah, let's go to move. I have to get going. I don't have enough time for this. All right, let's go to you first. That's not what I want to do. We are going to start up for one. I don't stall. That's a good thing, right? We are going to pivot for one. Very difficult to get that. Pivot for one, and then we're going to 1, 2. No, before we do that, I got to do my command die rolls. So let's start with this guy. I need to activate this guy first to see what I'm getting into. So I want to use you. Let's do an 8-1 here. Command die roll. Yeah, 8-1 command die roll. All right, so he's in command, which means 7-0 will be in command, which means that guy can move as well. Now, you're going to be a sacrifice. You're going to come here for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would be on the 1 table down 2. You would hit the orchard and you would hit the side of the depression, so you would not activate hills. You'd hit the building, so you're not going to activate. All right, so nothing's going to activate, but you are. So let's do a action die roll. You don't panic, which means you can shoot. So you're going to drop that. You're going to do 1 down 2. All right, no effect. First fired. No residual. 1, 2. You'll need an action die roll. First line. No, you're elite. You're elite, so you don't panic. So this is going to be a 4 down 2. Okay, you dead. With 2 residual in that location. I still cannot activate that guy. I rolled a 3, so you're not panicked. Or first fired. All right, I have to do it. So you, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to come here for 2. You're going to come here for 3. This will activate you. You could fire again. Your modifier would be a +1. This guy's going to be a +1, -1. So you'll be at a 0. You'll be at a +1. So I'm going to activate this guy first. And that'll be enough. As a 4 up 2 is a 6. Squad and fortification. Squad is a Venet. And is the building fortified? It is most definitely fortified. And we're going to get a 4 flat shot. That's a miss. All right, so we have 2 residual in that location. And now we'll keep moving for 4. You're going to final for 2 down 2. 5 on the 2 is a NMC. And you have a 4 ELR, so you're just going to break. One, two, three. All right, let's do this guy here. You're going to assault move into this building. Which will DM you. Force you to run. This guy will take an activation roll. Not a panic, which would have been really nice. So you're going to first fire 12 up 3. That's no effect. Do I fire the Shrek with a +5? I would need a 4 less to hit. All right, no effect. And we would have a 4 residual in that location. Now, you're not activated yet, which is unfortunate. I'm going to have to use you as a flamethrower guy. You're going to assault move up to here. That's going to be a -1 for this guy here, so you're going to do an activation or action die roll. That's not a panic. And you're going to fire on the 2, down 3 because of the flamethrower. 2 on the 2 is a K1. Pinned. All right, so next up to bat, what am I going to do? 1, 2. I cannot come on to H37 yet. I'm going to get schlacked. Huge. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you guys would activate. You would probably activate. You would definitely activate. 4 activations by coming into here with a -1 or 2. This is where I need scouts. I really need scouts to have to show up. We have 2 move. 1, 2. Let's do that. Activation or action command die roll. Well, you guys are going to move 1, 2. You guys are coming to here for now, I guess. And then we'll go with, my original thought was these guys here. So I need a command die roll from him. The vehicle we already said made his. So you're going to flip your covered arc that way for 1. You're going to move his armored assault for 2. You're going to try spotted fire, so I need a action die roll, which you're fine, no panic, and the mortar crew, fine, no panic. So we're going to first fire you and you. Now, you are on a roof. You're going to be looking through the smoke, which means you're going to be adding a +3 because of the blind hex. 1, 2, 3, 4. You will be affected by the smoke. And an orchard is going to be total +6. You're not going to be able to see, so you're not going to fire. Too many blind hexes. Too much line of sight hindrance. So you just stay where you are. We said 1, pivot, 2. And then we can do 3. This guy would activate on a 0 modifier. Okay, that was important. I was so afraid of getting a side shot from a Panzerfaust. 4 with an IFT of 0, so you have a chance. 3 activated as a 7 is a squad. Squad's going to be a 447 elite. You're just going to fire a 4 flat into that shot. 8 on the 4 is a miss. And that would be a 2 residual. We're not going to stick around. Right now we're at 3. We're going to do an overrun onto this location while the infantry move into this location. So, it would cost a vehicle 1 to mount the embanked railway. It would cost a quarter of a move, which would be 5. So it's going to be a total of 6 on top of this. So that would be 9. 9 to enter that location. Before I do that, I'm going to final fire on the infantry. So it's going to be a 4 flat shot. 7 on the 4 is a pinning task check. So the 9-2. 6-2-8. Fine. The an NMC for the flamethrower. And a PTC for the bottom guy is fine. So everybody's fine. And then you're final fired. And this would be increased to a 4 residual. And a sniper we had. So no sniper. All right, and now we do the overrun. Declaration, you're in there. Tripled and have machine guns is going to be 6 on top of the 32. Puts me on the 36 column. We add a +4 for the trench. 1 for the wreck, I believe. So it should be +5 on the 36. Gives us a 12 on the 36 is a 1 check, which could have been better. And that is enough to break you guys. Now I am at 9 move. If I pivot, that would be 10. I'm going crazy now. Well, if I pivot, so I am advanced fired on this guy here. Bounding fire. So that is that overrun. You guys move to here. I need to take a task check to see if I final protective fire. If I fail, I will. Okay, I pass, so I don't. Although it is very tempting to. A 4 down 2. 4 down 2. I think I have to. I'm going to do it. 4 down 2. All right, I don't break. So it's going to be a 3 down 2, a 3 and a 2 because of the flamethrower on the 4. So I have a K2 on the flamethrower and a 2 check on everybody else. So 2 check on the 9-2. Pinned. The 6-2-8 is broken. The flamethrower is K2'd. Yeah, I had to take that shot. I could not. So you're broken. You're pinned. No, broken. Wait. The leader was pinned. All right, the 9-2 is pinned, not broken. The 6-2-8 was broken. You're casually reduced with a 2 check. Fine. And now the bottom guy is pinned. So everybody's pinned and the 1 squad's broken. Not too bad. Not too bad at all, actually. Yeah. All right. You're going to try and pick up the gun, which you do. So you're going to stay there and destroy it. And you guys are going to go into that next building. And upstairs for a total of 3. You're going to pick up that gun. You're going to destroy it in the next defending fire phase. And then you guys are going to assault move under here. Oh, I can't because it is a leader. I could do an infantry overrun. I just realized I can do an infantry overrun because it's only one guy. Why didn't I fire? That was a dirt move. Let me back that up. All right, before I do anything, this guy here is going to go 2. This guy's going to take an action die roll. He doesn't panic. So he's going to fire 6 up 2 into this location. 5 on the 6 is going to be a 1 check. Pinned. There goes my overrun. Rate of fire is maintained because he rolled a 1 on the colored die. Doesn't yet. No residual because he's maintaining his rate. The 458 is going to declare an infantry overrun with 7-0. We're going to enter that location for 2. Infantry overrun on a leader. Just 1 second. Already just have to do a couple things. I'm completely blank on what I was doing. Infantry overrun. Right. Charge of the Almost Late Brigade. Double the MF cost. So it costs 4 move to go in. I got a leader, so that's fine. I have to do an NTC. Leader assisted. 458. He's fine. Okay. Oh, I see. So we got to add a TM. So I have to add a +3 if I want to do an overrun. So that's not going to happen. All right. Yeah. So I can't. I would need to roll a 5 or less. And if I use my 7-0, I would need to roll a 4 or less, which is ridiculous. So I'm not going to do an overrun. All right. So as per, this guy's going to take possession of that gun. This guy's going to move over here upstairs, take possession of that gun, which I already did. I rolled a 5 again. Nice. And you guys are just going to hang out for now. Now, this vehicle I need to unbog. So let's do an unbogging. Now, bog removal. Bog removal die roll is a tree times 2 is a 6. Less than 4 on the colored, so I'm freed. All right, so I am freed for 6 move. So this will be 7. This guy needs an action die roll. He doesn't panic. Let's pivot and fire. Now, I probably should have not done that. I can't even see for that matter, so I guess I can't do that. Too much smoke, I cannot see, so that shot didn't happen. So 7, 8, 9, that would be 10, 11, 12 because of the embanked railway. And then if I wanted to overrun this guy, that would be an additional 5. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 would be 17. I'd have the ESB for another point again. And I would get 6, 12, 18 halved as 9 up 4 would be 13. So it would be a 12 plus 4 attack. Well, smoke, 12 plus 7 attack. So that's not going to happen. So let's just stop here after we pivot. I think that's fair. You guys are going to stay there. Get rid of this for now. You guys are going to be able to move as well. So let's come into the building. Let's bypass for 1, 2, 3, I forgot which guy fired on him. I think it was you. That would have left residual. I think there was a 2 residual there. Might have been a 1. You fired on these guys. That was a 2 residual there as well. So I can't move any further. And you guys are just going to move into that building. You have 3 move. Let's go 1, 2, 3. This tank here. Oh, and there's, of course, you fired on here, so that was 2 residual. I just got to do that. So 2 up 2. No effect. Start up for 1 after you do a command die roll. I'm just speeding through shit now. Start for 1. Pivot for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't see him because of the smoke yet, but when this goes away, I'll be in position. I do have to worry about this. So a 2 up 2. Let's do an action roll. What am I? Wait, Hungarian. 2 hexes with a +2. So you're not going to activate, but the 247 could shoot me on a 2 up 2. 5 on the 2 is an NMC for the CE crew. So they're fine. And for that, I'm going to pivot and then stop. And you guys are panicked. 1 greater. So I'm fine, actually. Start for 1. Pivot for 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop there. Oh, this guy off board. He's going to come 1, pivot 2, 3. Get rid of those. Our barrage attempt is done, so we don't need them anymore. That's 2 move, pivot 3. I'm going to do an overrun. Actually, I'm going to stay this way. I'm going to do an overrun into this guy here. Because I'm crazy that way. We're going to come into here. That's going to be 3. This would be half my move is 8. So that's going to be... +1 is 9, +3 is 12. With a bog check. Okay, I'm bogged again. And my attack now will be 6 tripled is 18, halved is 9, +4 is 13. Half of that will be a 6, +3. 9 on the 6 is a miss. And now it can attack back in CC reaction fire, provided it makes a patsy, which it fails. So it can attack back, and I am bogged. You become active, possibly. You do, because of the adjacent unit. As a 7 up 2 is a squad, which will be Benet. All right, that'll be that. Defending fire. I don't think I have anything that hasn't already shot yet. You could final. Let's do a 4 up 3. 4 up 3. No effect. Everything here is shots, and then we'll go to advancing fire. I don't think I have any. Everything's shots. That would be 2. This would be 4, 6. 6 up 3. No effect. We have 8 up 3. No effect. Let's get acquisition onto here. Oh. This would be +5 +7. That would be a miss. But acquisition. Improbable hit. So if it's a 1 to 3, it might still be a hit. It is not. Okay. You're not going to shoot. You're going to try your machine guns on a 2 up 2. And then your main cannon. Acquisition. All right, so we have a pinned flamethrower, which means it's going to be a 12 flat. 10 on the 12, so you're out of flame. 10 on the 12 is a pinning. Pinned, that'll work. Not that I can go in because I'm freaking pinned. And then we'll have a 6. No, that's Soulfire. So it's going to be 6 halved is 3. Halved is 1.5. Adjacent is 3 plus 1 is a 4. 4 up 4. No effect. This guy is going to be firing on a 2 up 4. Not going to bother. Not going to bother. Assault fire will put this guy on the 8 table up 4. No effect. And I think that's it. Let's go to a rote phase. And who has to flee? So you have to go 1. No, you can't go that way. You have to run this way. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hungarian has to run as well. Let's take your Panzerschreck. Where are we going to run to? I guess here. And then we do advance phase. Oh wait, this guy has to run. Let's run back through the smoke. That'll be 2, 4, and into here for 6, 7. No, he can't make it. One out of the trench. 3, 5. I guess into this trench for 6. And then we do advance. So let's put the 7-0 here. This guy, no, you're killing your thing. So this 458 will jump on you. You guys are destroying your guns. Mortar's going to jump ahead one. Let's put you guys into here. Under there. We'll jump into this location. Activate this guy as a Scheiße. Squad, fortification, and a gun. Squad is a Venet. Fortification, we have a 2, which is an obstacle. -1 for being Venet is a obstacle or entrenchment, which is again an obstacle, and that is a wire. We have a wire obstacle in that location. They are under the wires, so like that, and we have a gun, which is going to be a Snake Eyes. That's not good. 105 artillery, again a German. Yep. That might actually hurt. That might actually hurt. I guess that's it. Close combat, we've only got the 1. And it's going to be 4 to, let's do ambush, I guess. So Russian, Hungarian, no ambush, and we are 4 to 1. 4 to 1 gets us a 9 or less, eh? And he needs a 3 or less. So 9 or less, and a 3 or less. So he's done. And we're into the Hungarian turn 2. Not too bad, not too bad. Ugh. All right, wind change. No REs for them yet. Do they get Stukas? Not Stukas, but fighter bombers. Okay, no fighter bombers for them. That's good. We don't want that yet. Pins come off. And we need to do rallies. So they get 2. That'll be 1. This will be 2. All right, so this guy here needs a 3. And then Snake Eyes for the other guy. For the Russians, we need a 8. This guy needs a 8. Uh, 6. This guy needs a 8. And we need 2 5s. 1, 2. Alrighty, and that is that. Prep of the fires. We have a shot or 3. Let's do a point blank frickin' what did I roll when I went in? I think I rolled a 9 when I went into there, didn't I? I don't think I rolled the building though. At any rate, I'm thinking of doing a panzer house in the building. Can he do anything? Yes. Panzerfaust in the building. Would that not be funny? He doesn't have one anyways, so it doesn't matter. What about you? First line panics. You're not first line. You're elite, so it doesn't matter. You do have a Panzerfaust. You get a +1 for being Hungarian. Okay. You are at 1 hex range. You need a base 9. TEM would be a +3. Would bring it down to a 6 or less to hit. All right, so you don't have one. You almost ELR'd because of your ammunition shortage level. So that is first fire. I think you're just going to hang out and try hand-to-hand. Oh, pick up that heavy. I'm going to destroy these now and just get this out of the way. This should have been fortified, by the way. I forgot. I'm just going to destroy them now before I forget. Other Shoesting. You have no shot, so I think you're just going to hang out. Do I move? I think I move. Yeah, let's give you a move command. You can hide back further. You're going to move. Unless you panic, which you don't. Okay, so that's fine. You move. This mortar here. That's a panic, so your spotter is panicked. You cannot really see anything because of the smoke. This guy here is fine. You're going to fire 8 flat cowers, so 6 on the 6 is a 1 check, so 9-2. That guy there. And the bottom guy. God damn it. All right, so you are a 628. You're supposed to be a 527 now. And my assault force is withering away. Sigh. You here are going to fire adjacent at those guys with your... before I do that, let's do these guys. So you are going to be firing 8, up 4. No effect. And the gun will fire a 6 or less to hit. That is a miss. Now we'll do you guys. And that's going to be an 8, up 4. Cower. And now we'll do move. So you're going to slink to here. You're going to dash across to this ground floor location. You're going to come here for one for the trench, two, and then you'll advance into that location. Yeah. 3. All right, so we're going to enter defensive fire phase. I'm going to do my OBA. I think I want to adjust. I want to land it over here because I really want to smoke off that gun for sure. So let's bring our AR in. There. Is it going to be accurate? It is. So we can get rid of that and we'll land our concentration there. Disperse white smoke. All right, and this is still fine. Go down to the bottom. This gets flipped over to FFE continuation. All right, now I'm going to bring in my bombers I forgot about. And what do I want to do now that it's smoked off? I could attack the mortar that's in the middle of nothing. What would be the best way? If I come in this way, 4 hexes away, 1, 2, 3, 4. Start here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can machine gun this guy. I can hit this guy with my machine gun and my bombs. And then I could fly away. I won't have to roll with the sight task check with any modifier for friendly units. So let's do that. So I need a sighting task check of... No, I need a friendly guy. That's in line of sight. This guy's in line of sight, and he's not concealed. He wasn't concealed because I could see this guy through the orchards before I smoked it off. Right, sighting task check. That might not be enough. So we have you're in a building +3. Not entirely concealed is a -2. Right now we have a net +1. Not in season orchards, so that's good. Brings it up to a 10, which I think we're good. However, I don't see it because my morale is only 8. Yeah, I don't get shot, but I don't see it either. So this guy's this mission is done for this turn. So I'll just leave him over here for now, flying around. This guy over here. What do I want to hit? Troops in open. That might be a nice shot. Let's do this. I'll take the +1 for troops in the open. Again, we're going to look at friendly unit within 4 is going to be a +1. Not entirely concealed to be a -2. Right now we have a -1, so I need a 9 or less. All right, so I do see him, so I can strafe him with a 2 firepower. No, 12 firepower attack. Jesus. Okay, this is going to hurt. 12 flat. 5 on the 12s is a 2 check. So gun crew is a 4. And the squad is 2 would be a 5, up 3 would be ELR. So I need another crew. 3, 4, 7. All right. Then I will come in one more. And I'll strafe K38, and then I'll drop my bomb on J37. So a 12 firepower attack. Okay, that guy's gone. And my bomb, 150 on that guy. So I need to hit 1, 2, 3. Doubled, it would be 6. So I'm going to be on this type. Infantry is a base 8. We have nothing to see. There's no modifiers, so basically need an 8 or less to hit. 8 or less will hit with the bomb. All right, so not a critical, and we got a hit with our bomb. And now on the 150, which is the 30, I believe, or the, yeah, 30 table. We have a 10. We have a 2 check on the 30. So our plane is done. So you're done for today. Thank you for your service. RTB. And we do a 2 check on the crew who break. And on the broken guys, they are casualty reduced. All in all, not too shabby for that. That's it for that, I think. I could do a flamethrower on these guys, which I may as well do. Actually, I haven't fired these guys yet. Leadership, command die roll from the 7-0. Using command, so I'm going to flamethrower at 12 firepower flat. All right, so this is gone. And an 11 on the 12 is going to be a miss. So let's do 12 table, 16 table plus 4. Okay, well, that's broken. Here, I need to make a roll. So I need a 458 to make this. You don't, you panic. This tank is fine. You're required. Let's do 6 machine gun first. 6 up 2. No effect. And now the main cannon buttoned up. Acquisition canceled. It's going to be an 8 or 6 or less. So just a normal hit on the 12. Oh, wait, you're concealed. It's still going to be a hit. And now we have a 4 on the 12. Will bring us a 3 check. Activation as a 10. Squad fortification support weapon. We have a 336. No fortification, and we have a support weapon, which is a 5. I think that's a medium. PSK. Shrek with a conscript. Interesting. And a morale check. Oh, well, just broken. All right, our 76M. Let's see if we can hit. We do hit, and on the 12. That would be an NMC. No, that'd be PTC. Yeah. Do we have a leader handy? Yes, a 7-0 here. All right, he's in command. He's going to make these guys fire onto those guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be in range. We'll have 8, 12. So on the 16 table, plus 2, and on the 8 up 2 into that location. So we have a 6 on the 6 on the 8 and a 6 on the 12. That's the activation. So -1 will be enough. So we have a 11 squad leader support weapon. So squad conscript and a 447. Fortification. Yes, fortified building. So that's going to impact the shot. We have a leader. 8 is an 8-0. And a support weapon, which is an 11. HMG. Manning units change to a 247 Van A or a 126 crew. Let's give him a crew. Or a conscript, I should say. All right, so we said originally it was a base 4, up 2 is a 6 on, or 7 on the 6 is going to be an NMC for this guy. And a six on the 16 for the unconcealed guy, which is a 2 check. So a 1 check for the 8-0. So he's broken. 2 check for the 247. So he's fine. 1 check for the 447. Broken. And the crew is pinned. Interesting. So you're broke. And you are fine. And I did not have rate. I did have rate on the heavy, so I can do a 6 up 3 now. No effect. All right, so that's that. Guns faced the wrong way. Too bad. And that is going to be it for my defense fire. Advancing fire. I don't think I have any. Road phase. You guys go hide in the back. You'll have to move. So you're going to come 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 squads. 2 squads. So you're going to have to come here, be overstacked anyways. All right, you guys going to retreat back to here. All right, so then we have the Hungarian advance phase. Let's do a patsy on the 447. Okay, never mind. Let's do a patsy on this guy. All right, so he's going to jump on top of that tank. I'm thinking of jumping on the flamethrower tank. This would be really nice. And this guy's panicked, so he really can't do anything in combat. But if I could destroy the tank, it might not be a bad sacrifice of the building. Never mind. He doesn't make it anyways. And everybody else is fine. So let's go to close combat. We only got really the one here, and let's do the attack ambush for the Hungarian. He's at a 4. Now, because we have a mobile vehicle, this might be doable. What do we have? Vehicles a +2. Button up is a +3. So the vehicle's going to be at a +3. Now, he is a Van A, so he's stealthy, so that's going to be a -1. So right now he's sitting at a 3. The Russian is going to be at a 7, so the Van A has ambush. So right now he's at a -1. We have a mobile AFV is a -1, so right now he's at a -2. If I do an ATMM check, I need to roll a 1 for ATMM. Okay, so no ATMM, but I'm at a -2, so I need a 7 or less to... Okay, so I don't kill the guy. Now I can attack back with my 6 firepower. 6 to 4 would be 3 to 2 odds. So no harm, no foul, and we are still in that hex. So I can engage in... Now this would be funny. If I go forward motion, get outbog, I can enter this hex directly into an overrun. Now that would be funny. But as it is, I got to stop there. I got to go take care of an appointment. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys very much for coming by in the middle of the day. I know it's kind of early, but like I said, this is supposed to happen last night, just never did. Been going for 3 hours now, so it's this will be my stream for the day, as it were. maybe I'll come back on tonight, finish this off. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, mission Festung Budapest, mission 01, solitaire. First mission for my of 4 for my solitaire Festung Budapest rules. Let me know what you guys think, what it's looking like. Very difficult, I got to say, to get on board, especially when you don't have smoke. The objectives are this building here, controlling that, and having more CVP than the enemy. Right now, there is an issue with counting these guys. It doesn't like counting them, the casualty bin, so I'm going to have to manually add those. But aside from that, I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out at the end of the game whether or not it's doable. So, at any rate, yeah, it's enough for me there. So we'll keep going, and thank you guys again very much. You guys have a great rest of the day, and we'll catch you guys later on at the end. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.